So, welcome back one, welcome back all. Jason, Jay Atkins here for GameSports. We do have the knife round between Clan Mystik and VG underway. So, here we go to determine side choice in the third of the best of three. My prediction of this being over in 2 for VeryGames, completely shot to pieces. Largely in part because of Apex. So, VeryGames securing knife again, which means they will stick CT side, of course. So, best of 3, third and final map. Here we go. Deciding game. This is what we've all been waiting for. I've just seen chat reacting to the fact I was playing Turbo Negro. So, initial spray from the Glocks down mid. Carly did take a bit of damage. He's going to get the first kill though. Screen taken down. Damage being put on MBK early as well. He's down to 12 HP. Return frag from Existence though brings it back to a 4-on-4. MBK and Existence now going to pull deep into A. They've realised this is a potential split. Although the split has pulled back from short. Apex with the headshot onto Shocks. Really good call here from Mystik. Carly with his second frag of the round. Mystik pulling a page out of the VeryGames playbook here and realising when a play's not going to work. Calling an audible, switching it up, and then picking. So, just MBK and 12 HP to remove from him. 4 frags to find. Just do some damage through the door, but not be able to stop this. And that is going to be the round to Mystik. So, Mystik securing T-pistols. Not exactly the end of the world, but a good start for Mystik nonetheless. So, for those just tuning in, VeryGames with your standard 5. No Regnum tonight, unfortunately. I thought we were going to see a bit of old school VG. It's going to be Existence, Smiths, Shocks, Scream, and MBK. For Mystik, Apex, Carly, IR, Hearts, and Kyobangi. So, decoy is actually being used by Clan Mystik. Interesting. That was the headshot with MP7. Beautiful play from Hearts. So, IR and company looking to take the one-man advantage. And turn this one-man advantage now into the second round. This is, of course, an eco bash, so you'd expect the second round to come, but VeryGames are on P250s here. Slow push into upper B. Let's have a look at this overview. B completely open at this point, so VeryGames playing the gamble, and the gamble hasn't worked off for them. Mystik slow to really react to this, though. Again, slow and steady wins the race, I suppose. Now, they just heard P250 fire outside, so VeryGames have managed to get that rotation, as you can see. Shocks coming into upper, finds the headshot onto Apex. That's a huge frag. He's going to pull back with a captured AK now. No reason to go and contest this. Smith's probably going to set up for an exit kill. Yep. He's going to move over towards... maybe go mid from lower B here. And keep the spotlight on Smiths, because I don't think Shocks is going to sit him. In fact, Shocks is caught in an engagement here by the sounds of it. Smiths has been taken down in the meantime. So, Shocks, your last man standing. He's got 4 men closing in on him. He's probably not going to get to save his weapon here. Mystik did the smart thing as well. He delayed the plant just a little bit so they can try and remove this weapon. 2 headshots from Shocks, though. That marks his hat-trick for the round. Doesn't get the George Foreman, though, and that's the AK removed. But still, some good cash damage done and some decent bonus money picked up there by Shocksy. 2-0 the scoreline. VG will be eco again here, of course, because they are the CTs. And looks like we've gone for a 5-7 and 2 P250s. It's being tagged on the cross as well. Obviously, Mystik not going to know that, but still, does make B a little bit more approachable. It's just so cautious right now by Mystik. Can't really blame them. Yeah, playing against VeryGames. It almost seems like we're watching the German scene right now. Any opportunity to put a burn on the boring German scene, really. That's not going to make me popular in the office, considering I live in Germany now, but yeah, whatever. So here we go, cross now. 4 across. Hart's going to fall back to defend long. And again, VG being caught out on the gamble. Well, this does allow them the opportunity for a 5-man retake here. But the longer it takes to get the retake in, the more entrenched Mystik are going to be. Now, speaking of entrenched, Hart's with the MP7 frag onto Shocks for the first kill of the round. Decoy on long did actually draw somebody in there for a second. Not long enough to take any kind of advantage. It does look like VeryGames here, just concentrating on setting up for exit kills. Hart's going to take his second kill of the round. That's good as well. Bangi and Apex secure the 2 final, and that is 3-0. So your standard allotment of the pistols and the 2 eco bashes now out of the way. And this is where we are going to see VG fully bought up, looking for blood. So I'm intrigued to see, yep, Smith has gone for the AWP, so he'll be looking for the headshot, probably onto Carly. No AWP shots onto mid, so I don't think either of these two teams want to give away they've got the AWP. Flashes on upper. Is IR going to peek this? If he does, he's probably going to take an AWP shot right to the chest. Who's that upper? Is that going to be still... Yeah, it still is IR. So what they really need here is they need Kai to come over and pick Smiths. Easier said than done, of course. So, smoke went to upper. Smiths isn't going to see anything for the time being, so switch away from him. Excuse me. So it seems like we're prepping for long here. As you can see, it's going to be a split. No damage on anybody so far. 50 seconds on the clock. There's the damage. Apex, 1 shot, 1 kill. Second headshot to MBK as well. That opens up A high. Can he find the third? He doesn't. Shock shuts him down. So 4-on-3 in favour of Mystik. Mystik going to start to push long now. Carly holding the angle for sight here as Kyobangi takes down Shock. Smiths with the AWP kill onto Hearts, but still a 1-man advantage here with the bomb ticking as well. So after plant now working for Mystik. I think the next time we see VeryGames versus Clan Mystik, I'm not going to be as quick to say it's going to be over in 2. Scream on the retake, brings it back to 2-on-2. Make that a 2-on-1. Both of them headshots. You come to expect. What was that about, Scream? Why did you have your knife out then? So, after that good work, Scream kind of throws it away. And that is now 4-0. Like I said before, if I did see a map that Mystik would take, I would have thought it would have been Dust 2, because I have seen quite a bit of them on Dust 2 in the past. Definitely seen a lot of Apex on Dust 2, so I know he has the proverbial skills to pay the bills on this map. Apex with the first kill, just to emphasise my point. Really wish Autodirector didn't switch off in between rounds. I've got to get my head around that change. Carly with the second kill in favour of Mystik. Distance trying to get this retake in. Opens up with the P250, finds one. Hearts cuts him down with the AK-47. Scream back of sight now with that P2000. Gets the kill onto Hearts, but Kyobangi takes him out. And that is now the B site completely under Mystik control. The bomb should be going down any second. Where is it? It's not actually up at the moment. There we go. So, MBK, your LMS, P250. Obviously thinking about the exit kills on B ramp here. To be honest, I would be very surprised if Mystik go looking for him. There's very little to be garnered from taking a kill here on MBK. Quite a bit to lose. Well, regardless, they are going to go. And there's the kill. Having none of it. He puts a 7.62 round on target, and that is the headshot for the final kill of the round. 5-0 now the scoreline. And considering that VG elected to play CT side first, you would think from watching this it's the weaker side, but that's not the case. There's the pick from Smiths. That's going to be a huge kill onto Carly. Psychological advantage to Smiths now on Dust 2. Anytime you get that CT pick, you know you've demoralised your opponent, to say the least. So MBK prepping for the flash here onto long. He's going to have to check short in a second. I mean, there's nothing coming that way, but he's not going to know that. There you go. So, Pit being overwhelmed now. Oh, Smith's got baited by that. He thought IR was going to drop Pit. Instead, he takes a cheeky little side shuffle left. Secures the frag. Well, sad to inform IR that grenade didn't hit. If it would have been against SK, then it would have been probably quite a bit of damage, but VeryGames very rarely play the car. So, level pegging on the bodies front here, 4 on 4. 30 seconds for Mystik to actually commit to a move here. VeryGames probably thinking about picking up this first gun round. Still have actually switching up towards B here, but it's going to be an A push, as you can see on the overview. Oh, kill from Shox. Shuts down Kyobangi. Distance was dropped just before that by Apex, though. Shox has managed to make it to the corner. Flashbang going out, but bomb will be planted here. Shox going to jump up. He's trying to get the peak shot. Not going to happen for him, though. That leaves both of these two vulnerable here. 2 AWPers. I don't think Hearts has realised that it was Shox who actually peeked him, though. There you go. He'll realise it now. Oh, he only had 1 bullet left. What was that about, Hearts? That was criminal. That should have cost him the kill. Instead, he manages to bang another magazine in. Secures the headshot, but he had all the time in the world to reload there. In fact, he had about 2 or 3 seconds where he didn't think anybody was actually in that spot. It was the perfect time to slap another magazine in. Anyway, 6-0. Can't really criticise him too much because he got the kill in the end, but that could have opened up a potential for a retake. No, there's the double tag through the doors. IR would have got the kill anyway, but Cali did hit also. And that has got to be Smith's absolutely fuming at this point. So, after taking the pick in the last round, Smith gets absolutely decimated by 2 AWPs. And he's now going to be thinking about the next round. Which, to be honest, he will be eco for. If they don't win, that is. Well, potentially even if they win, actually, because he might want to save for the AWP, but I would imagine he would go for the M4A1, if not. So, Shox can create a little bit of space to move back over towards A, so he's thinking it's going to be short here. Majority of short push. It does look that way, as you can see from the overview. I are going to be tying in long, bit late. He will have Shox to face here. Shox will have the advantage, but he gets the kill. Nicely done. MBK from A ramp. Finds 1, finds 2. Can't find the third. It's bombed down. It will be picked back up, though. Just scream to find. 3 on 1. And there's the kill from IR. So 7-0 scoreline. I did see somebody in chat say 16-0 Mystik. I almost acknowledged it at the time. I was like, yeah, I get real, but the way this is unfolding, VeryGames don't seem to have an answer for this. It's almost nervy-esque. I mean, it's not aggression from Mystik. It's as George would say, Hugs G. They're playing contact here. They're establishing positions, getting dominance, and then pushing. Oh, it's a dangerous try out on upper. He's going to be rushed down. Got down to 22 HP. Scream going to be engaging on lower B, though, so we can't convert that into a kill just yet. CSGO seem definitely in a state of, I wouldn't say disarray, because disarray implies that it's about to collapse or something, but definitely in a confused state. There you go. That's the adjective I would use. The top 3 teams are really, you know, any one given day. I think there's a saying in American football, actually, at any given Sunday that applies. I mean, those top 3 teams can take on each other and secure a victory. So, I have to say to the top 3, VeryGames at this point, probably the most informed, but Mystik are really showing them a trick or two here on Dust 2. I think, to be perfectly honest, it's a combination of VG playing bad and Mystik playing better than most people would have expected now. There we go, pick from the AWPers. They're going to be shut down, though. Carly now last man standing. He's got to be thinking about the save here. What do we like for cash? So yeah, VG have been doing some cash damage. Just managed to get that AWP away. So 7-1 now the scoreline. VeryGames with that first round on the board. That is going to be a confidence builder. Still the opportunity to VG to win 7 on the bounce here and make it an 8-7 half, but I'd be inclined to show my arse on stream before that happens, I think. Well, opportunity for VG to build some momentum here. Shocks with the opening kill onto Apex. They can take Carly down. That's usually what signals a round loss here for Clan Mystik. The over dropped. Heart's going to be taken down as well by Shocks. Shocks for 2. In fact, it's his third kill, in fact. Smith's on the backstab too. Finds the FAMAS frag onto Carly. That's probably the round sealed here, yep. They are going to be taken down by Shocks, and that's the second round, so VG are going to be thinking about forcing an eco here. It's going to be another 2 rounds before they get that, though, as you can see. Potentially even 3, actually, because we will have 3k spawns, so yeah, it will be 3 rounds because Kyobangi and IR should be able to drop. And Cans does have a point, though, in chat. I will point that out. You're talking... I'm just reading through the chat now in between rounds. And it either seems like we have a chat full of VG fanboys or people who just don't know about Mystik, to be honest. Let's just say this. Apex was once good enough to be considered the best player in VG, so there you go. Anyway, Carly with the opening kill. 5-on-4 in favour of Mystik. I think I say Kip has a good point there as well. Yeah, Mystik are sort of an anomaly in the French scene in the fact that they play kind of like Na'Vi. Seems like they've almost stolen Markelos' playbook here. So, flash to get Carly up on short. He's now A high. Is actually able to defend in A? Existence from the car, which is kind of weird. Very rare that Existence plays that spot. Managed to get the AWP kill onto Carly. Kyoba moving through mid, though. He drops Scream, and that's going to open up the B for the plant. So, again, advantage Mystik. Especially since they've got to deal with an AWP on the retake. Kyobangi going to go aggressive, gets the flash off. Forced to fall back, though. Didn't get his hits with the AK. Oh, Kyobangi just gets the kill. That was literally a millisecond in between not getting the kill and getting the kill. But MBK on the retake finds both headshots. Kyobangi and Hearts both dropped, and the defusal will come in. So, third round on the bounce now for VG. They do seem to have steadied themselves a little bit here. Let's see what's starting to be reflected on the KDR front. 9-1 and 9. Only member of VG with a positive, well, neutral KDR, you should say. Shocks. First place in server, of course, that's going to be IR 11-1 and 3. Second place, Hearts 10-2 and 6. So for those who were ripping on him, including myself, I suppose that's his answer to it. And third place will be Shocks. HE down towards lower. Will hit Apex, but not for as much as perhaps they would have liked, though. I mean, they would obviously like to remove 100 HP from him, but never going to happen on just one grenade, is it? Ooh. Well, Carly on the peek out along. Just before they get a kill. And we are going to see Existence bring it back to 1-man advantage in favour of VG. Scream in a very vulnerable position, though. Finds one. Finds the second. Scream going beast mode. 2 headshots. IR and Hearts both taken down. Pressure on long. Could actually open the bomb up for... No, never mind. So, 7-4. 4 rounds now from VeryGames. Not matching the 7 that we saw from Mystik on the trot, but... Definitely Scream finding his headshots is helping VG here. As you can see, he's now in first place for VeryGames with a positive KDR of 10-0-9. Also spray going towards long. MBK going to pull back. He's realised there's no push though. So it will be an eco for Mystik. This should go 7-5 now. Yeah, Mystik did win game 2. The propaganda. VeryGames won Mirage CE 16-14. So Smith with the big AWP kill. Starts the round off positively for VG. Of course, they are eco bashing here, so no surprises. Hearts and Apex picking up kills, though. And it's going to open up an M4A4 and what have we got picked up? An M4A1 as well. So we're 3-on-2 all of a sudden. And if Apex can find 2 kills here, that's Mystik right back in the hunt. A very slow upper B push. Smith's going to have the angle, but the smoke does obscure his vision. Double flashbang out. They're going to try and flank around him here. He's going to call in the rotation, but this is the opportunity to level it back up. Indeed it is. Apex with the M4A4 headshot. Scream trying to make his way through the front door, but as you can see, we have its existence all the way back in spawn. Now he's going to drop, stops the plant. Beautiful play from Scream. Double kill! Scream just... he's the deciding factor in most of VeryGames games at this point, I think. I mean, and I don't mean that just to be like blowing smoke and be like, oh, I'm a Scream fanboy. What I mean by that is he's either the reason they lose or the reason they win. Oh, Carly being tagged. Just getting off the opening shot with the AWP. A little bit of friendly fire, blue on blue. So I'm still 5-on-5 here. Chance for Carly to counter pick against Smith. He knows he's still going to be mid. Was that a smoke that went up in the shot? Or was that a decoy? Or was it a flash that was bugged out? I think it was a flash that was bugged out, actually. No, I was saying that was... no, it could have been a flash, actually. I think they fixed the flash bug on GoTV. So, Apex with the opening kill. And that's what Mystik have relied on. They've relied on that, you know, just initial fragging prowess of Apex. So we have the advantage over towards A. Double HE going out, trying to take down existence. Doesn't connect though. Bomb going to be picked back up. So it seems like we are going to see a bit of pressure over towards B. I are going to be smoking. In fact, that was a flash. Apex with his second kill of the round. That's going to be dropping existence. So B split going to be tied in now. Scream defending B on his own against 4 members here. Shocks and Smith to find the Shocks is taking a lot of AK fire from Apex. Apex for his 3rd kill of the round. Bomb now planted, and that means that Smith is going to bucket with that AWP. Discretion, definitely the better part of Valor in this situation. 5-on-1. There's the kill onto Hearts. He's now going to pull back into long. He's going to face 2 long here, though. They're going to take this AWP from him. And there's the kill. So Apex, George Foreman that round against the fully bought up VeryGames. Impressive to say the least. 8-5 the scoreline. 3 rounds the difference. 14th round of the 3rd of this best of 3. First place going to be Scream, 12-0-10, so above a neutral KDR now. We do see second place being IR, 11-1-5. Ooh, Smith with the pick as well. Eventually counter pick though. And the bomb is back up, so Existence going to grab the AWP. Both AWPs back in circulation. Tags coming down though. Apex with the kill. That's the difference maker at this point. I think what VeryGames need is they need Scream to be playing just like Apex, but he's not at the moment. That's not to say that Scream isn't playing great. He's not capable of matching what Apex has put out. I think there might be 2 new pretenders to the fanboy crown between Kenny S and Apex. Scream's got his work cut out for him. A lot of it depends on what they can do on land, though. So, Shocks taking down IR, taking down Kyoba as well. At least Hearts, who misses his AWP shot. He's now expecting a short push, but yeah. Bombs down here. Why would they push short, considering that they know they have it covered from mid? fact, they won't have it coming from mid anymore because it looks like we are going to see Scream relocate over towards B. Only 16 seconds for Hearts to find either 3 kills or get this bomb planted. Does get 1. Kind of an awkward kill. Shut down by MBK's Deagle though, and that is the 6th round for VeryGames here. So, final round of your first half in this best of 3 in the French EPS. So, pleasantly surprised by Mystik and the performance they put out. We did see, I want to say it was 8 OTs in the first Mirage CE. And ever since then, Mystik have been nose to nose with VeryGames. So, Kali with the opening frag. Shock's taken down. MBK taking down IR though. Flashbangs onto long. This might be, if they get, yeah, I was going to say, if they can get existence through quickly, we might find the frags here. Indeed they will. MBK going to pick up the headshot to Kali. Kyoba taking down existence, but that's bombed down here. MBK should know this as well. Yep, he'll definitely know it now. Apex though with the headshot. He's going to be dropped by Smiths. Kyoba going to grab this bomb. 1-on-1 now against Scream. Don't particularly fancy his chances here. Scream going to be taking A high as well, so probably has the positional advantage. He's going to be cheeky ninja as well. Oh, but Kyoba does manage to actually drop the angle. That's going to be the good half. 9-6, so Mystik in the driver's seat now. It's their game to lose here. VeryGames are going to have to put on a fairly impressive comeback. I think VeryGames are going to be sat there scratching their heads at this point. Like, what can we actually do to neutralize Apex? Because, as you can see, 17-0 and 12, first place in server. He's definitely the guy who's doing the most damage. So, Bangi passing out the decoy. Just trying to create a little bit of a distraction on B. There's the Glock 18, not going to get the kill into Apex though. Smith's eventually dropping him, so 1-for-1 trade here. Shocks and Scream both taken down though. Bomb is down. One man disadvantage with the bomb ticking here. If VG can actually get one of these on the retake, that gives them the advantage. But as you can see, not exactly an advantageous position to hold from. Kill from Smiths to make it a 3-on-2. Then a 3-on-1. Bomb being diffused as well, and that is going to be the final frag. So, Mystik pick up the pistols, which means we should see at least an 11th round here. Although we have already seen 2 ecos in this game against the second round bye, so not impossible for VG to actually pull off an eco, but it almost feels like, and I know this is like conjecture now and I can't prove this, but it almost feels like VG have not resigned themselves to defeat here, but they don't seem to be playing with the same fervour that they were on Mirage. Anyway, opening kill from Kali. Smith's taken down. Eye on to lower B as well. That's going to be Shocks pretty much pinned. One push coming in. They've got Pit. Can Scream get a kill? Not Kali can. MBK taken down. 5.56. Not finding its mark. Not anywhere near its mark onto Scream there in Pit. I don't even know why they continue to face him. They might as well let him push. There you go. There's the frag eventually. So, existence now at a 5-on-1. Flashes out. He's going to look for a kill here. Gets one. Can he get the second onto Kali? He can't. And he's real vulnerable here to a backstab. As you can see, they're starting to work behind him. It's not going to be needed, though. And that is the 11th round. So, are VG going to force a buy here? They've had the plan. They will. 4 AKs. Smiths. Yep, he's going to buy the AK. It looked like he was maybe thinking about saving for the AWP there, but VG don't have that safety margin where they can do that. So it looks like we're going to see a drop to lower B. I was going to say, if Kali was a little bit quicker on that grenade, that could have been devastating, although that headshot was more devastating than any grenade can be. MBK with the frag to bring it back to 4-on-4. Make that a 4-on-3 as existence shuts down Kali. So you'd say that probably the 2-star players right now for Mystik. Although I suppose it's debatable between Kali and IR at this point. But they're both out of circulation. So bomb going down for VG. This could be a good run for them here. We've seen a save. Let's have a look at the full save. An unusual one at that, stacking 3 on mid, but it's working. She might lose the weapons here. There goes the bomb. Scream with the frag, but you're not going to see the one in return from IR, so and it's going to be 11-7. VG can string together a few rounds here on the T side. They can get themselves back into contention, but it is a Sisyphus sort of uphill struggle for them right now. Not particularly enviable the task at hand for VeryGames. Here we go, long rush coming in. M4A1 spray down. Gets one, does damage as well. Resistance down to 13 HP. Here we go, good coordination on the boost as well. They're watching for A high, which is nice to see. A lot of teams, when they boost like that, they know something's coming long, so they'll automatically face long. Whereas IR's like, well, it's not long we have to worry about anymore. It's more A high. Scream with the headshot. Shocks with the AK-47. Kali does come up with the USP kill, but MBK does take him down. In fact, sorry, it was Heartsley drop, so Kali's still alive here. USP in hand, shut down by Scream for Scream's second frag of the round. The bomb being planted now, and there's the final kill. So 3 rounds the difference here. VeryGames getting themselves back into contention. VeryGames do have a very strong T side. You've got to keep this in mind. Perhaps the strongest T side of any team in current competitive play. So 5 AKs versus 2 M4A1s, a FAMAS, an M4A4 and an AWP. So a bit of a mixed buy here for Clan Mystik. Here we go, flashbangs over mid. That's going to flash, who was it who was actually further forward on mid? Existent Shocks and Scream forward. MBK tying the splitting now from upper B. AK spray comes in. And there's the kill. Shocks also in the entry, takes down Kyoba. So bomb shall go down on B. 5-on-3 right now. They all have a fucking knife. Good question. Fanboys, my friend. Fanboys. So, FAMAS fire from behind. Kelly with the AWP kill as well. These are consolation frags, though. You're not going to see any form of contention in this bomb plant. So, Shocks pushing out. Gets the kill onto Kali. Did Kali have the AWP though? Let's have a quick look. He did. That's interesting that Smith hasn't gone for that. Shocks hasn't gone for the AWP. Maybe VG electing to just go straight assault here. It's working for them at the moment. 11-9 now the scoreline. Let's take a peek at the overview. Standard spread and pick here from VeryGames. Shocks and Scream working their way over towards B. Smith's watching mid, so that means he's on the AWP, obviously. And the remainder watching long. And double HE, second ineffectual onto Kyoba's position. There we go, Screaming Shock's going to force his entry. Kyoba going to be boosted above them. They're going to realise this though. I was going to say that shoulder peek. That was beautiful play from Shocks. That's one of the things that's going to make a difference here, the fact that VeryGames have 5 players who can pull off moves like that, whereas Mystik only have, well, maybe 2.5. Oh, you have half a player, yeah. But I think you guys can grasp what I mean by that. So, Deagle Blaze play coming in. Apex taking fire down to 16 HP. And there you go, there's the box bang from MBK. So, 1-man advantage right now for VG. Bomb up on Existence. Where is he? He's going to work his way long. Absolutely no need for him to face here. Especially considering he's got Scream just behind as well, who's going to be able to chop anyone down who goes long after existence. So, Mystik might be thinking about the save. Scream having none of it though. I are going to completely avoid him. That's a smart thing to do. Bomb goes down, and this should be a good round here for VG. Should go 11-10. Well, MBK gets the final frag. IR shut down, and that is just a one-round differential between these two teams now. What a game this has turned out to be. I don't think I've casted a game that's been this even for a good long while. The Belgium-Slovakia game finished in a draw, but you're talking a best of 3 here, and there's a difference between BO1, BO... well, apart from the obvious as well, but normally one team will get fatigued, and that's when you start to see the rounds being picked up in the second or maybe even third map if it goes that far. Not been the case here, though. Neither side able to establish the dominance. I kind of want to get like $1 million and just sign Kenny S and Apex and just field them as a 5-man team, just the two of them. See what they can do. Because really at this point, it's all down to Apex. If Clan Mystik do want to win this game, it's going to be Apex who does the majority of the work, I think. No, Scream chilling out on upper B tunnels. He's going to be facing QuadV. I think that's probably a good fight for Scream. Currently just waiting for the push on long, so it does appear that it is going to be over towards B, as you can see on the overview. Shock's watching for the push from A, so he's going to try and cut the rotation here. Scream starts his entrance. Shock's with the AK kill onto, that's going to be IR. Carly and Kyoba picking up kills though. It's B now in VeryGames control. You have one still outside though. Actually, Apex is going to peach window as quickly as that. I mean, the site was under VG control, but for about half a second. And like I said, it's Apex who's the go-to guy. You can see that reflected in the KDR. Apparently, Go doesn't think he deserves to be top of the scoreboard, but he definitely is. 22, 2, and 17. Second place, that's going to be Carly, 21, 0, and 14. Best KDR in server at this point. Third place, that goes to Scream, 20, 0, and 14. Interesting thing is, Existence 7, 4, and 15 at this point. He's lagged way behind over the course of the 3 maps. VeryGames not in the habit of making roster changes, but with DreamHack coming up and Existence playing that badly, he's got to be sweating bullets about his position at this point. And I think she coming front to mid, especially with players like Kenny S and Apex out there. So I'm sure it could be teased away from those squads. So, still 5 on 5. Health advantage in favour of Mystik, though. Hearts would have continued to peak there. He could have got 2 frags out of that. He kind of chickened out at the last second, that. Still managed to get one, though. Apex shut down by Smiths. Here we go. All kill from QuadV. This is looking like VG are going to be locked out of the B site. Indeed, they are. Hearts for the final frag. So, he does get his 2 kills in the end. And that secures the round for Mystik. 13-10. This is getting to the point where VG have got to be starting to think, right, we need to do something and do something quickly, which is probably why Existence has gone for the early AK buy. There we go, Galil and another AK coming into play. 2 P250s though, Scream and Shocks. If I was Existence at this point, I'd be giving that AK to Scream, who's just been dropped by Carly. Second kill from Carly as well. Smith's going to take that kill, but Apex holding down long with the M4A1, finds the head of Smiths, leaving just Existence and Shocks in play for VeryGames. Here we go, push coming in from long A, high going to open up as well, Shock's going to be dropped. And Apex with the hat-trick secures the round, and that is now just 1 point away from game point here. And like I said, Mystics is just basically reliant on Apex, but he's consistently carrying. It's not like he's blowing hot and cold like Scream has done in this game. I don't even know if there's anything that can be done to actually neutralise him. It's not even like he's been playing the same spot and over and over, so you go out your way to try and find him, and you probably end up walking into a bit of an ambush. So, speaking of Apex, there's his first frag. Shut down by Scream, though, so that's a modicum of revenge there for Scream. Carly going to pull back over towards A up A ramp. Existence going to try and take A high. He's slowed down by that smoke, though. Does still get the headshot onto IR. This is the difference now. With Apex out of the game, this is the opportunity for VG to take their 11th round here. Still have Carly to deal with at cross, though. Carly. Shocks with the AK-47, so 2-man advantage right now for VG. They're going to turn that into a bomb plant, and I think you're probably going to see Mystik save here. Yep. Good pick from Kyobangi. Kyoba has been consistent, as you can see from his score. 14, 5, and 15, so just under a neutral KDR. VeryGames just scrounging with what they can pick up here. You can see the difference in the cash balances at this point. 6-3 on Kyoba, 5-9 on Apex. That's without the respawn cash as well. So, Hart's trying to knock Existence back. And he does. Nice bit of peek abusal. And Scream getting the final frag onto Hearts. So, only one weapon being salvaged that round by Mystik. But Mystik aren't hurting for cash just yet. And they will be on the buy here. And boost up onto short. Looks like it's going to be over towards B though, so let's switch over to VG. 4-man push onto B. Thanks for that ultra director. Scream with the headshot onto Kyobangi. He's going to flash through window. Plethora of flashes and smokes being tossed out by VeryGames now. This will secure the plant. 5-on-4 retake coming in now from Mystik though, as you can see from the overview. They're starting to... in fact, they might just give this up, yeah. It seems like they are just going to give this up. So they're going to salvage all 4 weapons here that they've got remaining. And they're going to concede the 12th round to VG, so... This is to the point now where one mistake can cost heavily. Apex is going to get the kill onto Existence. As you can see, Mystik just spreading out now. They want to save this AWP more than anything on Carly. MBK taken down. Carly going to take more of an obtuse angle just to cover the midsection. Apex getting the frag onto Scream. Shock's going to take down Carly though at the end of the round. There's no respawn cash. Apex with the headshot onto Shocks though, so any advantage that was picked up there has been neutralised. And that AWP will have been... was it picked back up? It wasn't picked back up actually, so... Mystik now struggling a little bit here. That's why you see 4 M4A1s as opposed to M4A4s and AWPs. Well, AWP, anyway. Singular, not plural, the way that Mystik have been playing. Shocks with a flash from A high. That's going to get Existence in. He's going to drop straight into CT spawn, which is a gutsy move. Didn't pay off for him. Hearts takes him down with the M4A1. 1-man advantage right now for Mystik, and this could be game point for them. Especially with Shocks taking damage the way he is. Shock's going to be dropped. Did get a kill onto Apex before that, but... VG have made good headway here towards A. Bomb is going to be on Smiths, so Smiths will go for a plant here. I'm surprised they didn't elect to go for a gutsy plant there, and considering he has that AWP, planted the pit, but... Probably not going to be needed, to be honest, not with Scream still in play. He's going to drop IR on short. Sees that MBK spotted something, he's going to pull back over. Let's look at the overview and see what we got. Yeah, we're going to see a retreat here. So, tactical withdrawal from Clan Mystik. That's going to concede the 13th round, and VG still have a chance to win this game here. What a comeback that would be. Scream greater than Pikachu. So, the bomb will explode. And now it's just one round to separate these two teams here. There's a pause. Yeah, it seems like we are going to have a pause. So, another tactical timeout being called. Not sure who that's from. Let me see if there's any update on that in the group conversation. No update just yet. So we'll give it another 20 seconds. If there's no restart, then... well, if there's no resumption, I should say, not restart. Restart would be tragic at this point. If there's no resumption in play, I will take a bit of a break. Do need to grab myself... In fact, you know what? I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to grab myself a drink. I'll be back in about 30 to 40 seconds. So don't go anywhere. Keep it locked. Here we go. Game live again. action back underway between VeryGames and Mystik. 14-13 in favour of Clan Mystik, but VeryGames with the momentum at this point. It's reflected by the fact that Kali's on the FAMAS. First kill coming in from Hearts, though. Headshot onto existence. Two weakest players in server engaging on each other. We got B push coming in. Kyobangi with 2 frags, though. Shuts down Shocks. Make that a third one. Bomb down in upper B. MBK peeking out. Finds the frag. No, he doesn't. Should have had that frag, really. He's now going to fall back into upper B. IR facing from lower B. Positional advantage to IR here. No cover right now for MBK. Finds one. Can he get the second? He's not got many bullets left in that AK. Is HE going to help him out, though? Ooh, he needs to get to a spot where he can actually reload, but as you can see, he's got 2 covering from outside of B tunnels as well. Does manage to get his clip in, so nice play. Shut down, though. IR secures the frag, and that is now game point. Mystik just needing one more of the remainder. 2 rounds to go here in this best of 3 in the ESL French Pro Series. What the fuck? Restoring back. Okay, okay. I was going to freak. You have no idea how angry I was then for about half a second. I was going to go out and like buy a bag of Smurfs and a hammer and just start smashing, I think. So, as long as we don't have a premature restart here from ESL, I'll be a happy camper. So, VeryGames need to win the remaining 2 here, or else they will take the loss. That's not going to be the start they was looking for as well, with Shocks being taken down by Hearts. There's going to be pressure over towards long here. We've got flashbangs going off, but as you can see, VG have actually gone A-high, so Scream making his headway here. Smith's charging in as well. Good fake being sold by VG. That's getting second kill. Scream with 1 kill. Bangy going to take down Smith's and Existence, though. Leaving just MBK on long here. And it's going to be 16 rounds for Clan Mystik. 16-13 the final scoreline. And a deserved victory, you have to say. They showed a lot of resilience. Definitely were the better of the 2 teams on Dust 2 as well. So huge props to Mystik. I am so glad that I got to cover this game in the end. Right, I'm going to close this down as soon as I can because I want to get these VODs edited and put them up. And I imagine with games as long as these, my render times are going to be pretty damn long. Because I do have a bit of a bug of XSplit where it doesn't keep the audio in sync. So basically I need to transcode and then edit after that. Which will take me a while. So it might be about 4 o'clock-ish by the time I get these up. Is it worth actually staying up that late? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll do it for this one. And in future, if I have any games that run this long, I'll use this as sort of the test bed and see if it is worth my actual time staying up and being sleep deprived. So all that remains for me to do is thank you, the viewers, for tuning in. Without you, this would have been completely pointless. So a huge thank you to you guys for participating. Of course, you can check me out on Twitter if you want to watch any more of my content. It is at Jason_Atkins. In fact, without further ado, let me pull up the video with all the social information on. So as you can see, the first link is going to be your Twitter link. I have to say, what a game. I still can't get over how awesome that was. So, Twitch, of course, you're already here. Give me a follow. And then you have YouTube, of course. That's the repository for all the VODs. You can find us at GameSports Network. So, that's me done for the evening. I will catch you guys on the flip side.